Good morning, students. In this video, we will study the anatomy of dicot and monocot leaf. So let us first study the anatomy of dicot leaf. The first layer of the dicot leaf is the epidermis. So the epidermis, it covers both the upper as well as lower surface of the leaf. So here I am drawing the upper epidermis of the leaf. So this is the upper epidermis. Upper epidermis is also known as Adaxel Epidermis. Adaxel Epidermis. So this is the upper adaxial or Adaxel Epidermis. And then there is also a lower epidermis, which is known as abaxial epidermis. So let me draw now the lower epidermis, this is the lower epidermis or abaxial epidermis. Now the lower epidermis, it consists of more stomata as compared to the lower epidermis, as compared to the upper epidermis. So there are more stomata in the lower, that means abaxial epidermis, as compared to upper or adaxial epidermis. So that is why I have drawn stomata more on the lower epidermis, because there are more stomata on the lower epidermis as compared to the upper one. Now in between the upper and the lower epidermis, there is a tissue which is known as mesophyll. This mesophyll is made up of parenchymatous cells and contain chloroplast. Now the parenchymatous cells of mesophyll are of two types. First is the Palisade Parenchyma, which I am drawing. Now this layer will come of Palisade Parenchyma, which consists of elongated cells arranged parallel to each other. So this is the Palisade Parenchyma, which consists of elongated cells which are parallel to one another. So in this red color, I have drawn the Palisade Parenchyma. So let me draw the Palisade Parenchyma. So this is the Palisade Parenchyma. Now, after the Palisade Parenchyma, there comes the Spongy Parenchyma. The Spongy Parenchyma, it consists of oval or round cells which are loosely arranged and have air spaces. So with this blue color, now I am drawing round cells which are loosely arranged, and these cells are of the Spongy Parenchyma. So these loosely arranged cells are of Spongy Parenchyma. So these are the cells of Spongy Parenchyma. These cells of Spongy Parenchyma are round and they are having intercellular space in between. After that would come the vascular bundles. The vascular bundles would be surrounded by bundle sheath cells. So this is the vascular bundle which I am drawing, and these are the bundle sheath cells. So the bundles, these are the bundle sheath cells, and this is the vascular bundle, phloem and xylem. So this is the anatomy of a dicot leaf. Now let us study what is the difference between anatomy of a monocot leaf from that of a dicot leaf. So there are three major differences between anatomy of monocot and dicot leaf. As you know, in dicot leaf, there are more stomata on the lower surface, but monocot leaves have stomata equally present, almost equally present on upper and lower surface. upper and lower epidermis. So first difference is that in the monocot leaf, the stomata are almost equal on the lower and upper surface, whereas in dicot leaf, we had stomata more on the lower surface. Secondly, we know that in dicot leaf, the mesophyll consists of two types of cell, that is Palisade Parenchyma and Spongy Parenchyma, whereas in monocot leaf, mesophyll cells are not differentiated into spongy and Palisade Parenchyma. And the third thing, which is that the Adaxel Epidermis, the upper epidermis of the monocot leaf, the cells of upper epidermis in the monocot leaf, they become colorless, large and empty. I am again repeating, the cells of upper epidermis in the monocot leaf becomes large, empty and colorless. And these are known as bulliform cells. These bulliform cells help to minimize the water loss from the leaf. They minimize water loss from the leaf, whereas the such bulliform cells are absent in dicot leaf. So there are three major differences. In monocot leaf, stomata are almost equally present on upper and lower surface. In monocot leaf, mesophyll cells are not differentiated into spongy and Palisade Parenchyma. And the last difference is that in the monocot leaf, the upper epidermis, that is the Adaxel epidermis cells, are known, they are modified, they become colorless, empty, and they are known as bulliform cells, which help to minimize water loss from the leaf. So this was about the anatomy of monocot and dicot leaf. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel Ramji Chopra, comment, like and share.